What's going on, Scorpio? Welcome to my channel. We're about to jump into your energy. This goes out to sun, moon, rising, singles, couples, men and women. Cross watchers are welcome. During meditation, I pulled for you the spellcasting card. It's time to master yourself. Focus on mastering the well of your emotions. Digging as deep as you can into the scorpionic current and seeing the depth of your own emotional and magical power. It's time for many of you to gain a deeper understanding about your aura and how it will work for you, because I am seeing that quite a few of you are seeing or are starting to see auras. Many of you might be curious on how to build your power. Might I suggest casting a circle every time you meditate? Include breathing techniques. Set an intention. This will build, as many call it, a cone of power. I use that because it's easily accessible. Building this cone of power or tower of power or energy will then be cast into the universe to manifest the goal it is that you desire. If you're into candles and things of that nature, that's great, but understand that that is not always needed. It's good to have, though. Understand also that many of the workings that you might delve into now will assist you during the dark time of the year, but in reality, many of them will come forth around the more fertile time of the year. So continue to plant your seeds and the harvest will arise. And also, I'm hearing this. It is your circle, it is your sacred space that the spirits, no matter who they may be, if you do not want them in your sacred space, that is your right. And that can be anybody. For a respectful spirit, a respectful force that is leaning more towards working with you usually gives a heads up before they pop on in. So if you feel that you're being violated by a few spirits, look into banishing rituals and cleansing and purifications. There are plenty things from the lesser banishing ritual to even the Psalms. Now, I know that won't resonate with everyone, but I have a feeling it will resonate with quite a few. Also, understand that when you cast your magical circle, whatever reason it may be for, even if it's just to help you get a good night's sleep and to keep the drama away, oh yes, casting a circle can also help keep regular, mundane people drama away. And you don't have to walk around clockwise or deisal or widdershins or counterclockwise. It's amazing what you can visualize in your brain, because even though you walk around, you're still using energy. It can be any kind of circle that you desire. It can be purple, blue, pink. Some people will align it to, their favorite color or their power color, so forth and so on. I personally like gold or silver or fire myself, because it's easy to connect with and to visualize. So continue to cast, but to amplify your magical current, know that casting a circle will assist you. And I don't mean a circle of protection. I don't mean so much that, even though there are spirits in the universe that don't like us and just don't care. Let me rephrase that. They don't care. Many of them will take an opportunity if given the chance. So always protect your energy. It's your sacred space. Let's jump into the tarot. See what we got. And interestingly, a few might not agree with this. Many might not. But, when you're done with your circle, if you work on it with your mind and project it out, you can reabsorb your circle. You can bring your energy back into you. Just wanted to go ahead and toss that out there. Some might disagree with that. It all depends on the tradition. But I personally have found that you can, if people can be vampires or focus a whole spiritual tradition on, psychic vampirism, so forth and so on, then why can't you bring your own energy back in? See where I'm going with it? For those into numerology, the number is 10. Hmm. Interesting, we were talking about spell casting and everything a second ago, and mastering yourself, etc., so forth and so on, and your circle. Because with the hangman in conjunction with the spell casting, I'm automatically saying that a few of you are going to be going through a magical initiation. I'm not saying a full blown coven joining, but perhaps a few of you are going to delve into a new magical tradition. And actually, I'm sensing it being more towards the craft. Whether that be, it's going to involve a deity sort of circle casting flow. And that can be quite a few traditions, but I am picking up more on the energy of the craft of the wise, the old craft, that sort of thing. And some might disagree that they didn't cast circles back in the day, but circles are wise, depending on how you use them. But yeah, it's going to be a time of initiation. It's going to be a time of growth and change, learning, so forth and so on, etc., etc., etc. I heard year and a day. So whoever's walking down that path, who knows what that year and a day, that really doesn't. I know I'm gonna get butchered for this, but that really doesn't matter. Just saying. If you're dedicated to something, then you're dedicated. The end. Many of you are emotionally about this and you're really, really, really looking forward to taking yourself as a whole towards this. You're looking to dump yourself fully into this. You're looking to immerse yourself fully in this craft, to understand everything, from the knowledge, the lore, the herbs, the ritual tools, etc., etc., the gods of that path. Because maybe a few of you will be walking a path that has already preset gods and goddesses. And that's okay, but you're going there with an open heart, an open soul. And I heard that no matter what anyone tells you, because we live in a time now where people get pissy if you practice something that they don't like or if you do something that they don't like. And I don't mean something that would view you as a very bad, part of society. I mean something that will bring you fulfillment, that really just benefits you and helps you change into a better person for society. Some people don't like that because some people are attentive and some people just want to be words that I don't want to say on my YouTube channel. Okay? But you have to follow your heart. You have to follow what connects you to the power source that you're meant to roll with, for good or for that specific time. For this incarnation, you might roll with 7 or 8 different people before you die. The fact is, if it works and you're growing from it, then there you go. So don't worry about what anyone says. As I say, as long as that deity, those spirits accept you and you're growing from it and you're seeing positive changes and not negative changes, there you go. Side note, if you get into something and you're starting to get weird feelings and get negative feelings and things just ain't working, period, there's a difference between going through a dark night of the soul. If you go through the dark night of the soul, or the hell that they put you through, and you come out empowered and you're good to go and you can shoot lightning bolts from your butt, whatever, y'all said that, then you're good. But if you just, if you're not coming out with this in the long run, run away. Well, don't run away. Just realize that you ain't meant to work with that. We've all been there. We've all been there. But yeah, this does bring benefit your way. It's going to be an interesting time for learning and growth, which is going to be very, very beneficial for you. It's going to bring you a lot of emotional fulfillment, which is going to be a great thing for you. A lot of emotional fulfillment. All right, so let's go ahead and wrap this up. I think I'm going to leave it like that because it's kind of cool. It's kind of laid back, so forth and so on. But for those that are, I would say really suggest, taking some time to learn your circle casting. Your basics in magic 101 or spirituality 101. You jump in, but you just don't jump in dumb. You don't jump in unprepared. You don't jump in like, yeah, you build yourself up. Like when you're a first time swimmer, you don't jump in the middle of the ocean. You just don't do that. You start in the pool, and that's where we're going, because even the pool can mess you up. So we want to make sure no one gets messed up out here. But yeah, I'm not saying it's got to be all 37 talismans, so forth and so on, but it is good to have the basic understanding of magical protection. magical understanding, the core foundational roots. Because when you start growing, if you don't have a foundation, you're toast. And I'm not meaning that in a mean way. I'm gonna leave it like this: if you don't have a foundation and it just fell, and I'm about to grab it, you're toast. It's not good. So make sure that you really take time to delve into this. I'm not saying don't work, don't practice, but really take time to ask yourself, like, okay, what do I need to do first? What should I learn first? And I'm hearing with the whole spell casting and mastering of oneself, step one's gonna be learning the basic ins and outs, which can be boring and it can kind of suck sometimes. I know how that feels, but it's important, and you'll thank yourself later on down the line. If you've been at it for a minute, ain't nothing wrong with a refresher course. All right. That's all I got for you. Hopefully this resonates in some way, shape, manner, or form. If so, please like, share, and subscribe, and join the Craft and Conjure Aquarius Moon Tarot family. And make sure you hit the bell so you'll be notified when I upload a new video. All right, peace.